Good evening, everyone. More than 100 people stood outside the Minnesota State Capitol today in freezing temperatures to show their support for the people of Ukraine. They held signs that read "Peace, not war," and "Stop Putin."
The protest is one of many across the world, including in Russia today. Meanwhile, the U.S. and NATO have issued another round of sanctions on Russia. Economists say these trade sanctions will send the price of many things, especially gas, soaring even here. And that's on top of the already inflated prices people are already paying today.
Valley News Team's Alex Larson asked local people today about how they're dealing with the potential of even higher prices.
Nothing's going to go down.
Russia is one of the top producers of gas and oil, and the invasion of Ukraine spiked global energy prices.
It's hard enough already to go home, but yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot more challenging now to make it home.
So I think we should have been proactive, so therefore we wouldn't have to get the over 1,000 barrels a day from Russia.
At $100 a barrel, the average price at a gas station in the U.S. would be $5 a gallon, according to the Energy World founder Dan Dicker. If there's longer conflict, we could see it at $7 a gallon.
I don't like that at all. I don't like the price they're at right now. I think $7 is way too much for gas.
Electric cars, where does the electricity come from? Mostly coal. So, it all goes back to, the energy production.
And food inflation has already been on the rise, but it could get worse the longer this lasts.
Russia invaded Ukraine like they said they were going to, and it's going to affect a lot. I've got 2 young kids to feed, and price of gas, I don't have to drive that far from my job anymore. I changed jobs, but definitely going to increase the food bill.
Last month, U.S. inflation hit the highest it has been in generations. Economists worry these higher prices could send inflation numbers into the double digits.
As a college student, it's hard for me to be able to afford food and gas together.
It's going to be very, very difficult. Myself, I'm on a fixed income, but I've done okay, so it's not a problem. But I feel sorry for, a young family. Like when my wife and I were raising a family, this would have been terrible.
This could last months to even years.
Budgeting is going to be something that I'll have to be better at, so I'm not excited for it.
In Fargo, Alex Larson, Valley News Live.
And along with food and gas prices, economists believe car parts, COVID-19 test kits, and types of plastic could all take a hit.
Meanwhile, those here in the valley with close ties to Ukraine and Russia remain glued to their screens, watching from afar in horror.